It just seemed like, you guys were hanging in there in the first half, and then, they take the second half kickoff, they drive on you, and they just couldn't seem to stop them in the second half. What was the biggest difference in your opinion there?
Shoot, I think one of the biggest things is we couldn't get off the field on third down. They kept finding ways to advance the ball on third downs and even on fourth down on that opening drive of the second half. And it just hurt us in the long run, and we just couldn't find ways to get off the field, and we needed to get turnovers to help, give the ball back to the offense.
Did they do anything different? Did anything surprise you of what they were doing in the second half as far as offense?
Not really. We just needed to. I think sometimes we tried to do too much. We tried to stay in one gap and then try to fall back in, and they would see it and they'd go back outside. Just little things like that we can clean up. There nothing that really they were doing. There's just more things that we were doing.
I know you guys knew they'd use two quarterbacks, but you mentioned third downs, especially on third downs. It seemed like the Cozart guy got a lot of good yards there. Just how tough was he tonight?
He's pretty good. He's very mobile. He's a dual threat quarterback. Obviously, he can run the ball pretty well. He's fast, and he obviously can throw the ball. I know they had a touchdown tonight. So.
Was it even kind of more tricky when they had both the guys out there at the same time? Were you guys surprised at all?
We weren't. I don't know if we were surprised. We figured that it was obviously they were up to something if they had two quarterbacks out there because they hadn't usually shown that on film. But they did what they did. So.
Early fourth quarter, Connor goes out with a broken leg or broken ankle. I know that's got to be tough. You got two true freshmen out there. I know it's a next man up mentality, but there's not a lot of next guys in that interior line. Just how tough of a blow was that moving forward?
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough to see him. Because I was right behind him and I saw him just get pile drived over, and I was worried because then I heard him start screaming underneath, and it's just sad to see that. But we're gonna do the best we can for the rest of the year, and we're gonna play for that guy because he's one of our brothers, and he played his butt off to put us in position to win. So.
How do you think the freshmen did in the interior line?
I think they did all right. Obviously, they're probably a little nervous. Playing in Boise new turf for the first time, so I trust them. They'll get better, and I'm not worried about it. But obviously, there's nerves. It's just part of the game of football.
Mm-hmm. I know you guys have done a real good job this year of taking away the football from the other team. Did they do an especially good job of protecting it, or what? I guess why didn't those come up tonight?
I couldn't tell you. I'd have to watch the film to be honest. Obviously, they're pretty good at keeping possession of the ball in the first place. There's little things that we can probably do. We can probably strip more often. We can probably get more pressure on the quarterback in certain times when he's throwing the ball and create havoc, create a chance to get a pick. But they're a pretty good team at controlling the ball in the first place. So.